Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day. Thank you for taking the time to support the channel. Back with a new Mythic Rank Magic the Gathering Arena deck guide, playing Alchemy Best of 1 with a new Lord of the Rings themed deck. It's Grixis mid-range. We're going to break down the deck list, talk about the strategies and synergies held within, demonstrate this within our gameplay footage against the best decks and players in the world, wrapping up with our final thoughts, deck review, channel news, and dare I say pack opening. So don't go anywhere. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You can also become a community member on the YouTube page here to support, as well as the community Discord. Let's take a look at the new deck. Here we are with Grixis mid-range, and it has a couple new goodies in it. One thing about Grixis right now, the color combination of red, black, and blue is, well, there are so many good things. It's impossible to build a 60-card deck and include everything that you want to. So we had a really tough time making this list, but we've got it together, it's performing nicely, and we're even getting to experiment with some new cards. All right, so first things first, we're building into Sauron the Dark Lord for 6 mana. A 7-powered, 6-toughness creature with Ward, forcing your opponent to sacrifice a legendary artifact or legendary creature in order to target Sauron. So this makes the Dark Lord almost impossible to target for your opponent. You know, we do have other creatures, so a Shieldred's Edict's not really going to get the job done either. And furthermore, whenever you cast, whenever your opponent casts a spell, that is, thank you for the follow, amass orcs 1. So you're going to be, generating this orc army that you can sacrifice, which is a big part of our deck, but also you can leave it there and just, let it become a smasher, right? And whenever an army you control deals combat damage to a player, the ring's going to tempt you. Whenever the ring tempts you, you may discard your hand if you do draw 4 cards. That is doggone goofy. So, and this is one of the problems, is that there's so many cool cards, it's hard to fit them all in the deck. So 1 copy of Sauron the Dark Lord into our next new card, the One Ring, for 4 mana, a legendary artifact with Indestructible. When it enters the battlefield, you're going to gain protection from everything until your next turn. And then at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life for each burden counter on the ring. We can tap the ring to place a burden counter on it, and also draw cards equal to the number of those burden counters. This is doggone goofy, and we pair it with Shieldred, which is super busto. Moving to our next new card, Palantir of Oracth. I'm just going to throw some vowels and maybe, vomit it out. It'll sound good. For 3 mana as a legendary artifact, and at the beginning of your end step, put an influence counter on the orb and scry 2. When target opponent then may have you draw a card. If they don't, you're going to mill X cards, where X is equal to the number of influence counters, and they're going to lose life equal to the total mana value of those cards, which they do not want to do. This has a massive damage output later on in-game after we've accumulated, 4 or 5 of these counters, because, if they're milling 4 or 5 cards and, 2, 3 of them are these big drops, that's, 10, 15 damage, and that's probably game, right? So the Great Orb of Fire, Palantir of Orthanc. It's a good card, right? And we're running one of those because it's a legendary. You don't really need much more than that. Spiteful Banditry, another new card in here for 2+X as an enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, it's going to deal X damage to each creature. Very, very cool. And whenever one or more creatures your opponents control die, we'll create a treasure token. This triggers only once each turn, right? So kill something on your turn, kill something on their turn, double treasures, right? That's the name of the game. Orcish Bowmasters, 2 mana, 3 copies of this in deck with Flash, 1 power, 1 toughness. When it enters the battlefield, deal 1 damage to any target and amass orcs. And also do this whenever your opponent draws, more than their 2nd card each turn, which is doggone goofy. All right, so some other alchemy goodies that you may not be familiar with in the deck: the Oracle of the Alpha for 3 mana, 2 power, 3 toughness with flying. When it enters the battlefield, conjure the power of 9 into your library. These 9 crazy cards, and then whenever it attacks, scry 1. This is really cool, as it can help you find those cards at an expedited rate. It also provides just a ton of value and makes it so your opponent can't really mill you. We also have a Crucius, Titan of Waves, for 3 mana, 3 power, 3 toughness. At the beginning of your end step, you may discard a card. If you do, create a treasure and choose greater or lower than that mana value, and then grab a card from your library at random with such mana value, right? So Ambitious or Expedient, right? Expedient is lower mana value, Ambitious is greater mana value, and then simultaneously ramping with the treasure, which is just doggone goofy. We also have the Shambling Gas in deck, 1 power, 1 toughness. When it dies, create a treasure, or a creature an opponent controls gets -1/-1. I like this to take care of opposing Bowmasters. Of course, we can also ramp into Sorum. Deadly Dispute can sack either the gas or a army token really easily to make a treasure, to help us draw more cards, which is great. Very, very cool stuff here. It can also sacrifice an artifact. If the ring gets out of control, right? If we have the ring, you know, at 6 burden counters and then they kill our Sheoldred, I don't want to take that damage if I can't gain that life back. So, you know, get out of here, ring, you're done. You can also play another copy of the Legendary Ring for the Legendary rule, but, you know, it's all good. And then, you know, it's just the stuff we know and love. The Blood Tithe Harvester is here. Go for the Throat is here for removal. Make Disappear, Counterspell. Really nice, again, with the Ghast, with the Amassed tokens. Very easy to casualty this. We have Fable of the Mirror Breaker, the 2/2 that makes a treasure, draw and discard, and then Kiki Jiki. Kiki can copy the Ghast, it can copy the Bowmasters, it can copy the Harvester, it can copy the Oracle. It is just doggone goofy, but you already know this. And then the Clockmaker, I guess, is, you know, here is a 1/of, 4 mana, 3/3, enters the battlefield, conjure the Midnight Clock into the battlefield, which is cool. And whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put an hour counter on it and gain 1 life. Our opponent's going to lose 1 life. So, you know, some nice damage as our deck is mostly non-creatures. And then that Midnight Clock can, once it gets those 12 counters on it, have us shuffle our graveyard and hand into the library and then draw 7 cards, which is quite nice, and then exile the clock. Invoke Despair. They're going to sacrifice a creature. If they can't lose 2 life and we draw a card, repeat for Enchantment and Planeswalker. Very busted. Chandra for 6 mana, 5 starting loyalty, is going to copy instant and sorcery spells first each turn. So copy 1 on your turn, copy 1 on their turn, and then +2 at 2 mana of any color combinations. And +1, exile the top 5. You can cast instant and sorceries from among them. And -X, deal X damage to up to 2 targets, which is goofy. Should provide you with some form of A, removal, or B, lethal, which is quite nice. We have a lot of land in the deck, including the new Lord of the Rings lands, Rivendell, Mines of Moria, and Barad-dûr. Very nice within control decks. They provide so much value. I've been missing a land like that. And of course, we still have the Soaring City, the Abandoned Mire, Crucible of Defiance for other utility lands, which is getting groovy, and then the Mount Doom as well. Doubling down as a field wipe for us for 7, well, 8, I guess, mana in total, which is quite nice. That is the build I hope you enjoy. Whew, we have a sideboard if you'd like to play best of 3 as well. Going the distance today for the community. Like I said, after our gameplay footage today, we're going to rank up a little bit. We're going to tear into a pack as well. So don't go anywhere. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. But most importantly, just kick back and enjoy. Going first with really, really bad land. No black in a black deck. It's a mulligan. This is a lot better. I guess we toss Dispute. There's nothing to cast it on. Yep. Yet, anyways. Obviously, we're going to top deck something that would have worked. Not quite. Only 2 oracles in the deck. I don't know why this is just a 3-drop, not a 4-drop. When it deals combat damage to a player, conjure a beetle. Okay. Just looking for that 4th land. Preferably untapped. Oh. Hello. Really? That's cool. A ninja deck. Thank you, opponent. Ring in play. We can build into a Mount Doom and wipe the field, hopefully. Beetle is going to push out an Oracle. They're going to get another Beetle, too. That's good. And we're down to 11. They're not attacking? Oh, we had protection. That's funny. Smart opponent. Is there a counter magic? Oh, God. That would be crippling. Removal? Oh, good for you. Fading Hope. We want that 6 land, I guess. Big damage. Ninjutsu? With the Sage. I think that free casts. When it deals damage, exile the top card of each player's library. You may cast those cards and pay life instead. So I take a land. Beetle. I'll make disappear. That's too late. Land out, shouldered out. Hopefully there's no bounce. We do get some life gain. That's really important. Oh. Instant speed. Should have 1 more mana. Probably kill that instead, though. Right, kill the Sage instead. Beetle's fine. Goodbye, Reef. Let's see what it is. All right. 3, 6, 7, 8 damage. I'm just going to draw. Down to 7. And then we lose 3. Down to 4. Looking for a banditry. Toss the cliff. Ask and ye shall receive. I think we could have got it here anyways. Massive draw, massive life gain also. X equals 3. That's a nice, really nice field wipe. All right, our opponent goes first. Let's keep 7. I like this Spiteful Banditry. I think I might even build around it more of a core card with like damage-based spells. Brotherhood and, you know, stuff like this. Molten Impact. Nice double drop of Shambling Ghast here. Let's take our hit. 2 to 18. Fable is countered. No counter spell. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But removal on the Gubo. That's what makes Fable so good, is it forces multiple spells to its one unless countered right away. I don't think they'll have any creatures for us to kill. Unless it's my own. Let's get Rusky out while there's no counter magic. And that way, if they want to be slow about it, that's fine. Tasha is so good, though. Oh, no. Dang it. Well, I regret that. They're not taking a copy of it? Weird. Please, sir, may I have my hour counter? Oracle into a counterspell? No. Let's pass over. No attacks. And turn. Another hour counter. And we can push a 4th on. And then get our 5th. I'm not even a brutal. Double shielded. They mill our Moxes. They mill a Time Walk. But Tasha's gone. That's important. They play second now, though, right? We'll just kill Shielded, pull counter magic. Before they draw it. That's okay. I mean, we can slam for 4. I don't want to kill my creatures, though. Just take the ETB. Double scry as well. This is very good. Not ready to kill my own field yet. Right? I guess we want to do it before the clock. Or when they kill our own stuff. I guess we should kill the chip before it equips. It'll be hard to get now. Surveilling. Push up our clock here. Twice. Oh my gosh. Crucio out. Hit for 2 and scry. Yeah, it's not really the card I want to draw. I'm going to keep Banditry. You know, just try to wait a few more turns before this clock pops on 12. And probably just hit it on 2. Keep our bird, keep Crucio. Ew. Good on you. We could ban a tree for 1. No, still for 2. And then kill the bird with our ghast, right? So we go to 10. Then we draw to 11. Oh, are you bouncing it, you dog? All right. Get our spite on. We do get a treasure. We're going to minus on the oracle. Make another treasure. Replay our clock. Hit for 2. Take our scry. It's not bad. It's certainly better than a land. And the blood token can help us too, I guess. Definitely declining that. LOL. Another oracle. If we played our clock first, then it could have been mana instead of the treasure. It's okay, though. With banditry in play, I don't think that there's going to be a problem. All right, they have Reality Ship with the Oracle in play again. That's very good. So we do have some work to take care of. Let's take out the Oracle. The chip remains. We get a treasure. And we get a scoop. Going first with some cards, I suppose. No blue land is always kind of scary. Getting a little excited there. I mean, just one more land. A black source and we're good to go. Let's take the Swift Spear. It's a really good pull. It's probably removed immediately. More Swift Spears. This should win us the game. As it always does. Ooh. I'm sorry. My opponent hates me. I hate myself. That's why I'm playing Grixis. It's brutal, I know. There you go. Then don't attack. Nice. When you don't even have to defend with your shielded. Oh my gosh. Thanks for the draw. Thanks for the life. Ooh, the Horn is a really good card. I like that. I thought they were a beginner deck, but that's actually really cool. Good on them. I like it. It's the wrong land. There we go. Feels so bad. Kills a bombardment, though. Kills a creature. It's not really great value. I like the Bowmasters. That's pretty cool. Discard 2 other Shieldreds. Down to 2, and sadly, you know, they're not going to have any life gain. They do well, though, in all honesty. Cool deck idea. Good game. Going first with good land and an interesting hand. I love the legendary lands, but oh wow, it's hard to get legendary creatures on queue. Right? Counter magic? What do you think? Absolutely. Let's pull counter magic. Interesting. Fragment reality? They have something. This will get counterspelled for sure. And it makes sense that they would do it. Okay, just sending it back. This basically is half counterspell. It you know, it is good tempo and replaces itself, and that replace itself is important. Okay, they're tapped out. Let's go. Do you think they have another? Okay. Sometimes they lack single target. As long as we can get our Invoke through, I guess. 4 cards left in their hand. Ooh. I'm a big fan of this entire hand. Let's slam, make a treasure. That puts us to 6 mana. Attempt our kill on Urza. I'm sure we're thwarted. Interesting. Counterspell? Bounce it back to our hand. Garndolf. And take the draw. I don't think we played a land this turn. Yeah, I'll keep both of those, please. Thank you. So I guess we're worried about Farewell. It's a big hit. Legendary permanent or artifact entering the battlefield or leaving the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger. That ability triggers an additional time. Let's sack the blood token. Again, we've not played a land yet. For the black source for Invoke. Toss the island. Greater. Ooh, hi, Daddy. What's up, what's up, what's up? Harvester's not the worst. Only 3 cards in their hand. They really need to do some drawing. Bouncing it back so they can wipe the field. You are a dog, dude. A woof, a woof, a woof. Absolutely. Both of these lands can go. We should be okay. Keep our treasures up. I'm worried that they farewell them. But if they farewell, we're going to lose all the value anyways, right? So it doesn't matter. May as well keep it in our hand. Let's open up with an Invoke. If there is the counterspell, now's the time. No, they will take the Scry 2 from Rivendell, though. Sauron looks like an Invoke player, let's be honest. Our opponent's going to go first. We're going to keep the hand. Why? Well, there's 3 new cards in it. 4 new cards. I enjoy. So it must be a play with fire. Burn deck. Oh, goblins, nice. They are good. End of your next turn. Well, let's see if we're going to make disappear or Bowmaster. I'm going to take the damage. Let's counterspell. Do the same thing. Okay. That's that new card. Let's kill the Master. I think Fable first, so we can build into Sauron. No attacks. We actually maybe should have waited. But it's like, I don't want to... Right, I don't want to give them the death effect there. We'll just toss something in the way. Okay. The ring is good. We like that. Let's make the treasure as well. We're not worried about damage because of the ring. It's always nice to block and get rid of them, I guess, but then they just wouldn't attack. And they still probably just don't attack. You probably don't want to be drawing with it too much. It's a double-edged blade, right? It's like, well, it helps me draw into Shieldred. But it also kills me before I have a Shieldred. Right? I think we're going to take it, though. Why not? There it is. That should take us home. think we get in there with one of the goblins. And then we can surprise Bowmaster. That puts us at 5 mana. We'll take out this other Horde Master. It's too bad the Bowmasters weren't goblins. Would have been cool to run those 2 cards together. Did we invoke Alt F4? Yes, we did. Oh, no, we're here. Maybe. There it is. Taking out our reflection of Kiki Jiki. They get the top card. It's a land. 1 damage to any target. Probably killing a Bowmaster. Nope, they're going to take out the Gobbo instead. We can end turn. I'll play Sauron first for fun. What's up with the Goblin deck? Well, I mean, that's a Goblin deck. It's not that they are bricking, I don't think so much. It's just like they run on 2 lands. 3, I'm sure, would have been nice, and 4 would have been great. They just don't happen to get it. Gonna send up the chump block. Take our draw. Oh, and they had the land too, right? The Dark Lord wins via intimidation. Going first, keeping 7. I don't think our order matters much. Just in case we draw another land or 2 that come in early. Ooh. Get your Frodo on. I'm pretty heavy in my hand here and I don't really care for that. Okay, for 1, that's fine. Oh, man. I'm gonna go lower. Try to get a land. Nice. If I can get into Chandra and invoke, that's obviously the best option we have. No blocks, take 2 to 17. Next turn is 6. I think we're okay for now. Obviously, the longer we can hold on to that ring, the better. I'm just going to get rid of the ring because we'll have more. And that allows me to keep making those treasures. And that's the most important part. I don't think it's a ring bearer yet. Okay. They get the life gain. They deal the damage. Do they have a backup? Okay, I see. Drawing a card. Gaining life. Let's take our turn. Land out. Chandra out. Chandra plus. Bo Nasties in the house. Well, might just defend. Submit one, and at this point we go greater. Try to get that ring back. Get a Shieldred. And some good life gain here. Hopefully there's no edict. We just offer up the amass Orcs token. No problem. Very nice. Protect our Chandra for the turn with a chump block. So I'm not spending my treasures. Probably the grossest thing you can do in the game. This is where the rope comes out, I'm sure. If they don't rope us here and they just go through their champion. I always alt F4. Leave them hanging, move on with my day, right? No, I'm kidding. I would never. We do clean up the field, and that's going to allow these attacks through. Oh, God. Why not play Shieldred? We can scry the Ghast away. Take some damage and decline. Your hand and graveyard into their library, draw 7. I like that. Just don't copy it with Chandra, right? Well, I guess it doesn't matter too much because it goes back in. Good game. Going first, I'm going to mulligan this. I'll keep this and toss the Fable. Bear, Swamp, Bowmaster, Deadly Dispute, Ring. You can do it! The Peddler. They're gonna give us the Juggernaut, chat. They'd probably take the ring. I definitely would. Whenever it enters the battlefield... Should we kill that thing? We'll sit on it. Can't wait to play this Juggernaut. This slows things down a little bit. Ghast is good. Hey! No fair. It's a good card. 2 of them? Think they have removal? I mean, I'd rather invoke on top Shieldred if we can. They could definitely get us 4 mana. I don't want to tap. It could be like a Wandering Emperor if they don't tap out. Do not dare sacrifice those. Oh, God. That's really good. Wow. Ouch. Just keep the value up, I guess. Three cards left. I imagine they hit. Oh, you dog. That protects against Invoke next turn, so it's a Juggernaut. Go for the throat. Stays for Shieldred. Really? Huh. What am I missing? Okay. We see that card a lot. Ooh, I don't want to spend my treasure. Absolutely not. I'll take my scry. They have so much land. It's probably not great. Oh, they're protected too. Oops. I don't want to defend anyways. The scries is what I was looking for. So you can't tell me what to do. It's just, you know, it's something I notice afterwards, though. We're 17 life, no reason, reason or need, no needs in. No needs in to defend. I'm okay with this as well. I feel like that's quite friendly. Oh, we could have blocked the other way and kept the Juggernaut. But I don't want him. It's not my card. I don't want to play with it. Ah. Dang it. Well, that's frustrating. I should have cast it when I could have. That's very frustrating. Another right. Wow. They do need their Shieldred right away. Like, they're losing more and more life by the turn. Maybe they have regular life gain. Again, save and go for the throat. There's no need to play it early. That sucks.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me. not much of a roadblock. I guess that's that.
It's 3 life. They're going to take 4 if they draw before killing my Bowmaster. I need to play Shouldered. I don't have mana to kill it. Oh, wow. Let's kill the Specialist. No life gain's important. And now there's most likely a field wipe. 4 mana field wipe, then play Shelly. Ooh, farewell, wow. Exiling their own ring. But they've got a full hand. So that's probably fine. Bowmaster in play, that's very good. They just Rite of Oblivion our Shelly again. Do they have a fresh one or are they flashing? We're going to flash. Still have 4 mana. We get hit to 15. Another ring, nice. Pass turn. Just prioritize their life gain, right? It's fine, we still block if it's another. First strike, okay.
I hope you're ready to lose.
No, let him have it.
Remember
It's all yours, dude. The moment I cast this Go for the Throat, they'll play Shouldered. Without doubt. Oh, they'll play it now. Guess we wait until they tap the ring. I mean, they know we have it. They'll just wait. An impatient person will go for it still. Well, you do you. They definitely should have just waited, though. I'm sure they cast another, though. Yep. Nice. So even if we get a banditry, it's only 3. We could minus on Shelly, then do it with the Harvester. Just making a Samurai. I think that's probably game. Well, it's nice, but he's going to kill us because of the shielded. Right? And they have the Bowmaster as well out. So it's kind of like a double whammy when we draw. Very, very good way to lock your opponent out. Alrighty then. First things first, for those traditional players, let's talk about the sideboard. Duress if you're coming into contact with a control deck, a mid-range deck that has some non-creature spells that you don't want to deal with later on. The Barrage can't be countered, right? So if there's any counter magic, you're going to do 5 damage if it's blue or white. So those Azorius decks can get out of here. The Stone Brain can take the One Ring. If we run into a deck using the One Ring, just get it out of here. Absolutely. The Fateful Strike, if they have a full hand, right? If they're drawing and drawing and drawing and they will not stop with the ring, the Fateful Strike's really going to, help level the playing field. A Braid, more removal, killing artifacts, which is nice. Bind to Secrecy, a really good negate. Again, those non-creature spells if they're bothering you. And then, you do get the Conjure Creature if you want as a secondary phase if you're not using the negate. Lobelia, wow. So, if there's like an Araxa deck or something, you take that, make a gazillion treasures, you're going to just immediately win. And then, if you didn't win your first game, just throw a 4th Shouldered in there. You'll win. You'll win the rest of the matches, all right? That's pretty funny. I knew you'd enjoy that. You're still losing? Have you tried adding more Shieldreds? So for those of you who don't know, we've opened 2 boxes of Lord of the Rings collector packs, all available in one playlist for you to check out if you're looking for the expensive packs. Unfortunately, I can't afford to do one of those in each video. This is a Sarkhan, Soul of Flame. Very nice pull. The Snubhorn as our holographic. Markov Baron, alt art. And then our Incubator token with our Phyrexian. So this Sarkhan is really nice. I like this Cosmic Rebirth quite a bit as well. A couple of decent pulls within this epilogue booster for March of the Machines. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Sincerely, thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll catch you soon in the next. Like, comment, subscribe, but most importantly, have an absolute magical day. Take care.